that's your bitch, I been fucked the bitch, I think about 2 times. If that's your bitch, I been fucked the bitch, I think about 2 times. Everybody twin, you crazy. These boys some peons.
First, before I start this video, hold on. Give yourself a round of applause 2 times. Thank you, everybody. Your boy, MV, MVP, MVPG, MVI. I got 101 subscribers, and I just want to start this video by saying thank you for everybody that's been supporting, telling a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. You get what I'm saying? Just good looking. I appreciate it. I'm just trying to grind, slowly get in there. What, I got like 101 subs in what, like 2 months? That's not bad. That's not bad. So just thank you for everything. Now, I know y'all don't want to hear that shit. Let's get right into this video. Now, this video, how to stop inside routes part 2. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you. This is not as good as my last video. I will put a link in the description. How to stop inside routes part 1. The slants, the drag, the ends, all that fuckery. But this right here, it's a little bit less complex. It's a little bit just more, you got to know your opponent. It's the same concept I've been telling y'all about before. You don't go do this just to do this. This gets done when you know your opponent very well. He's been hitting you with the same play over and over and over. Now, if you ever heard of flag defense, this is very similar to it. So whoever created the flag defense idea, give credit to them, which has been in Madden for years. Now, only difference is we're not going to put everybody in coverage. I'm going to put my 2D tackles in a hook zone, and you will see. Now, the reason why I do this is because on a lot of the slant routes, they take a while to really get up the field. You got to hit a certain part of the field, which is the middle, which is where you see that opening at. So a lot of opponents don't expect you to back up your D tackle into coverage. So here you will see. So this is a cover 3, so it is help there. So don't get me wrong, it is help. But what this will do is the ends and the slants, it will limit. So which means you could possibly get a pick, you could possibly get a pass breakup, a fumble, if the guy does catch the ball. So right here, it's just a little bit. I was using it, so it was a little, you know, it was a little messed up. But right here, I'm gonna go back to it. But I'm gonna actually let computer do it because they could do it better than I can. So your 2D tackles, you click X, you go down to coverage, you click triangle on coverage, and then you go to hook zone. You back those 2D tackles up and make sure the ends are still getting a pass rush. So then boom, if he waits, you'll get that animation every time. Now, I'm going to do it again. You can also do this with the ends. However, the pass rush will not be as good. Now, same thing. He waits. It's almost an interception every time. Now, if he throws it a little earlier, you might have to use your ends, which I will show you later on in the video. But this is for if he waits. Look, there goes a pick right there with my end. That was with my end, Jared Allen. What I did was I put him in the hook zone because sometimes your opponent may throw the slant route earlier. If he throws the slant route earlier, then you can use your ends. But just know your opponent. That's what this is all about. Just you have to really know your opponent. And that wasn't the hook zone. I accidentally did that play. But let's try it again. So boom, hook zone. 2D tackles this time. And we got a pass breakup with Luke Kuechly there on the cover 3 coverage with the help along the middle. So now this is, my bad, yeah. I did that play by accident, my bad. I was rushing through this video. So, I'm going to do it again. Now, I'm doing it with the ends, as you can see. And the ends are just breaking it up. So if you throw it early, you use the ends. If he delays his slant patterns, you put him in the D tackle position in the middle. Now, know your opponent. You just don't come out doing this play thinking, hey, this play is 100% foolproof. It is not. If your opponent likes to go deep, he will get one-on-one outside. So if he has a Herman Moore or Michael Irvin, they may make the play. But if your opponent is strictly aiming for the inside, the middle routes, this is perfect. But know him, because streaks can mess with you. Flies can mess with you here. I think a curl would be pretty good in this coverage. So just know your opponent. That's what it comes down to. If he's doing the same thing over and over, it isn't much thinking to this. So all in all, you'll be fine. So just for consistency purposes, show you a little bit more. Do some ends with it. And we'll be fine. It's boom. Now this is with the ends, y'all. And every time you see how consistent this is. Now, this is not foolproof. So don't listen to me. This is not foolproof. Sometimes the guy will catch a slant, break a few tackles, and be gone. So just know when you're doing this, just know anticipation. Fourth and 7s, 4th and 8s, 4th and 5s. When you know what he's gonna do, and make sure. I like to do it with the D tackles more because the ends set the tone for me. So even though I do it a lot with the ends, I prefer to do it with the D tackles. And this was an example of flag defense. Right there, if you've seen, I drop back everybody into coverage to show you what flag defense is and the big play you can give up doing flag D. So sometimes be careful because if a person has a Michael Vick, a fast quarterback, he can just, boom, zip off and take off. So just be aware of that. Just know that, and you'll be fine. And by the way, if you want to see some more draft champion tips, some walkthroughs, I play draft champs a lot. I'm going for the Joe Hayden. I have like 120 draft collectibles. So if you want to see anything regarding that, just let me know. Holla at me. Trails Uncut Mafia, we here. Thanks for everything, y'all. Shout outs to y'all. Love y'all, man. One.
Just got me a half a pound. Riding, cruising with the